Connor Bedard says he just got a shot and it went in. MJ, I'm not sure what's more impressive, the fact that it went in or the fact that Bedard doesn't think it was a big deal that it did go in. Why are his shots so hard to stop?
Well, Gino, it's amazing what he can do. And the reason why he didn't see it, because half the time he shoots it when his eyes are closed. He's working so hard to flex his stick. He closes his eyes while releasing it. But there are some elements of his shot that make it particularly difficult to read. And I think that's it. We know they're fast, they're hard, they're accurate. But to always see that kind of stuff all the time, you're wondering, like, well, why is it that he is able to beat goalies, especially top glove as he can? And there's a few different things. One is that he's able to mix his release point mid-stick handle. So in the course of going back and forth, where you think it might be going back and forth, it's back and gone. So he gets it away very quickly. We know he can change angles as well by pulling it either away from his body or into his body to change the angle, flex his stick, and get that release as well. And the one other part that's interesting is that, especially on the goal last night, Gino, his chest was pointing to the corner. The goal was pointing over here. He doesn't need to get his torso lined up with the target. He's able to do it with his hands and his stick alone, which, again, would catch a goalie off guard. Because when I'm facing the corner, I'm not shooting for the net over here, and yet he can go top glove and beat a goalie as good as Stuart Skinner is playing right now. So, yeah, it's like Austin Matthews' release, but, you know, try to be perfected and improved on if you can even do that a little bit.
It's crazy. Last year, Bedard lit up the dub with a ridiculous 143 points. Not everyone can make the jump and keep scoring the way he has at the next level, especially, MJ, given his circumstances in Chicago right now.
Yeah, circumstances. That's a polite way of saying of lineup. I mean, he just doesn't have a lot of good players around him, not a lot of high-end offensive players, respectfully. NHL players, sure, but not offensive players. He's going to be almost double the guy who's in second in points as a rookie. And so I think that the impressive part is we knew he could be able to shoot. We knew he'd be able to think. But would he be able to skate and have the puck enough to create this time and space that he needs to find offense for himself and his line mates? And the answer is a resounding yes. He absolutely can skate well enough and can predict where the puck is going well enough that he finds that time and space, and the hands and the brain and everything else goes to work from there. I wasn't sure he could do that. I certainly wasn't sure he could do that on a team that's as thin as Chicago. And just think, Gino, if that power play ever gets going, look out, because he's not doing a lot on the power play, a place where he should be feasting with his skill set. It will only be more points, more goals once the team gets a little bit better.
No freebies just yet. And Bedard doesn't mind taking a show on the road. His 10-game road point scoring streak, second longest by a player before turning 19 all-time. The longest, a 16-game streak by Nate McKinnon.